Hi everyone, and welcome to your monthly Pick a Card Tarot readings for the month of July 2025. If we haven't met, my name is Sydney, I'm the tarot guy next door, and I use my occult knowledge and intuition to help guide you towards the life you want. If you have a question you want to ask the cards, you'll find information on how to get a private reading below. And if you want to learn how to read the cards, you'll find information on my beginner's course below. I'll be doing 7 card readings, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the Tarot of the Divine with Sunstone, the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot with White Crystal, and the Light Seers Tarot with Lapis Lazuli. We also have 4 different oracle cards to choose from 4 different decks. So go ahead and pick which tarot deck and which oracle card resonate with you the most. It's totally fine if you're drawn to more than one. And as always, you can pause this video if you need more time. As always with collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave aside what doesn't. If you want to jump straight to your reading, you'll find timestamps below. And with that, let's go right to the readings. Alright, group 1, let's see what we have for you for July. You know the deal, I'm going to name every card. So we have the Moon reversed in the present with the 3 of Swords, don't panic, and the Ace of Swords, told you not to panic. Leading into this, we have the 5 of Swords. I won't repeat myself. This is probably going to be good. It's looking good anyway. In the incoming energy, we have Temperance. Main advice card is Hangman. And supporting advice is the Page of Swords reversed, because of course it is, with the 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, because of course it is. Give me a second here. Yeah, okay, no, it's all in screen. It's all in the screen, which is what counts. All right. I'll see you right now. Group 1, I'm really grateful that I took an extra beat before unpausing, because I almost ran roughshod all over this reading and it wouldn't have been helpful at all to most of you. Before getting into it, I just want to explain what I mean, because there's actually a lot going on here, even though it's really simple. So the main thing that I'm talking about is all the cards in this reading that aren't majors, in the reading proper, are air. Except for the 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. And as someone whose birth chart is like 2/3 air, I swear to God, the scene from Batman, like, you merely adapted to the air. I was born in it, and I was gonna kind of talk to you as if you were a native and move on. But yeah, anyway, the thing that snapped into mind, shortly after noticing that all the minors in the reading proper are air, and given what the major arcana cards are and where they are, the phrase "in life you have to care but not that much" came to mind, and that's what this is. And it's whatever this 5 of Swords represents. I think that it stings because there's something that you're holding on to that you have to let go of, that you care too much about. And it's difficult for me to get through to the type of person who needs this the most and would understand this the least. Let's say you have a lot of earth placements, to pick a random element here. So yeah, what would you think of this on your deathbed? That was the question. Yes, that I refused to unpause without having at least something to give people who you know, don't live life in abstractions and abstract terms like I do. You know, spherical humans in a vacuum type of shit. But yeah, would you care about this on your deathbed? What would you think about this on your deathbed? And unfortunately, there might be some of you who would still be mad because, you know, right is right, and the principle of the thing and all that shit that we say when we're holding on to shit that we probably shouldn't be. And yeah, if that was your knee-jerk reaction, I would judo reverse right back to you and say, is this who you want to be? That might be something that you want to think about. And I think that this Hangman as the advice, the notion of surrender and illumination through surrender, it's really, really strong here. It's really fascinating that he's kind of a mirror, well, she's kind of a mirror of the lady crossing the bridge and the moon card here. You know, these both non-traditional cards kind of combining in this interesting way. And with Temperance incoming, I mean, because again, it's really fitting that the Ace of Swords in this deck is cutting through the Gordian knot. Because yeah, I think that the clarity that you seek is through cutting through something and learning how to live in this way, you know, without this burden, you know, that kind of shit. So yeah, honestly, the Seven of Cups has been silently nodding. I'm not going to say anything about it. It's basically the moon raying out into the rest of this, basically. So yeah, it's you just have to, what if it wasn't a big deal, you know? What if it wasn't a big deal? How would your life be? If you liked your reading, please give this video a like. And if you, well, you can use the timestamps to jump to the Oracle card portion. I'll see you there. Group 2, let's see what we have for you for July. The present we have, ooh, nice. Okay. In the past, we have the King of Wands reverse. A lot of reverse cards so far. Let's see what we got in the future. Five of Cups reverse. Don't panic. Yeah, I told you not to panic with the Empress as the main advice card. All right. Let me just adjust the cards here. Yeah, that'll do. The five, there are a lot of dark background cards at the bottom. But yeah, it looks good. So, I'll see you right now. Group 2, getting this particular reading like today, for me personally, is really wild because this is survivor's guilt. And what made me realize this was earlier today, I saw a clip, a scene from a movie that I've never even seen. It's one of those, it's one of those zombie movies where the zombies run fast. And it's the scene where some dad is like running away from the house with his wife and kids still in it. And he makes it to the boat and the boat takes off, you know? But imagine living with that, you know? Now, given the fact that the only major arcana card in all of this is the Empress, upright, tucked away in the corner here, whatever this vibe is obviously lower stakes than, you know, actually leaving people that you love to die, you know? But the vibe of survivor's guilt is quite strong here, you know, especially with the Ace of Coins, you know, the two Earth cards being right here, the only upright cards except for the nervous anxiousness of the Nine of Swords, you know. Yeah. Now, what would I say to someone in this situation is the key. So here's the thing. No matter, because before moving to the advice part, because again, the uprights to reverse ratio is relatively 50-50. It is 50-50 if we include the bottom of the deck here. But just to unpack this, you know, because sometimes life gets extremely messy and complicated. And it looks like, you know, the noblesse oblige, sometimes when you think that, you know, taking charge in a way is going to lead to certain results and you end up making decisions that you didn't even think you'd have to make. And you have to choose which ace that you're going to go for, you know. No matter what the Ace of Cups reversed is, it has the vibe of abandoning a part of yourself, you know, and again, I'm speaking it so strongly because I can see the dad character's face as he's running away from the house that his wife just disappeared from the window from, you know. So yeah, unfortunately for you, I'm primed to talk about it in terms that are much heavier than in reality, in the sense that, again, these are all pips, a couple quarts. There's only one major arcana card here, you know, and of all the majors and all the positions, you know. And again, so yeah, now moving on a bit to what I would say to someone in this situation. Yeah, I hope for most of you, I'm sure this is true for the vast majority of you, I'm sure there's someone who that you care about who wouldn't want to see you beat yourself up for doing what you had to do. I'm sure if the people that you feel betrayed, well, hopefully anyway, the people that you left in the house proverbially, okay, you know what, fuck it, I'm just sticking with the fucking 48 Days Later or whatever movie it was scene, because that's all I have. So yeah, I'm sure that as disappointed as your wife and kids might be to see you leave them, could they look you in the eye and say that they would have made a different choice if the roles were reversed? You know. So there's that, and yeah, for those of you who don't have someone who that you how can I say this, that wouldn't want to see you like this or wouldn't want to see you beat yourself up, because again, with the you made it. That's what the Empress here, tucked away in the corner, all sitting all quiet in the only major card, silently spreading her sunshine out into all of this, you know. You made it and you got the ace, and I'm sure that, again, no one would judge you who would presumably make a different choice in the same situation, or who hasn't fucked up in similar ways for similar reasons. And I call it a fuck up, but you get it. Again, it's so unfortunate. Well, it's so unfortunate that the very thing that made the sense of this reading snap into place for me also made me speak of it in the starkest of words. But yeah, it's looking like a month to appreciate the spoils of having made it as much as you can, you know. And that's kind of the truth of the matter that I've been trying to coldly deliver to you this whole time, which you're also being invited to look in the face, you know? So yeah, if you hated this reading, please give this video a thumbs down, and I'll see you at the Oracle card portion. The timestamps are right below. All right, group 3, let's see what we have for you. In the present, we have 2 of Coins, Chariot, nice, and the Tower reversed, of course. Don't panic. In the past, we have the 8 of Swords. I don't know why I blanked on the word past. In the future, we have Temperance reversed. Main advice card is the 9 of Swords. That's not going to be difficult to decode at all. And the supporting advice is the King of Coins. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor, because of course we do. I've been placing these cards blind. Let me just... Yeah, that should be better for you. Yeah, that'll do. All right, I'll see you right now. Group 3, before I proceed, first of all, I don't think July is looking like that big of a deal. However, given what I'm about to say, I want to make one thing clear. If you're in an abusive relationship, if the sound of your partner's approaching footsteps makes you nervous, if they sometimes say your name in that tone, that kind of thing, I'm really sorry my deck missed you completely. This is nothing but white noise. You might find something in the Oracle card portion, but I'm really sorry to have wasted your precious time. I have absolutely nothing for you here. Now, for actual group 3 that this is for, this is, I didn't know it was going to be this hard. There's a vibe of not knowing what you signed up for with the 8 of Swords, flowing into the Tower. I'm really reading the reversed nature of the Tower as a subdued nature, a subdued version of the Tower. But it's like there's a project that you're undergoing, that you've endeavored upon, and all of a sudden realizing that it might involve sacrificing things or a higher degree of effort than you realized. And how can I say this? The thing, it's really fascinating having the 9 of Swords as the main advice card, especially with the King of Coins as the supporting advice. But you know, given what I've said so far, I think you kind of get a bit of a sense of why. First of all, like it's essentially not realizing what you signed up for, or suddenly being revealed what you really signed up for, and being invited to push through it. Hence the abusive relationship spiel from before, because I really don't want people staying in situations like that, you know, especially not because of shit I said. But anyway, it's and the reason that the phrase that, it's from one of those self-help things that I listen to a lot. It's basically, what are you willing to give up? You know, whatever it is that you suddenly realize, oh shit, I didn't realize that that's what I was signing up for. Whatever it is, you know, whatever it is that you're going after, if you're not willing to give up your favorite thing, even temporarily for it, it might be an invitation to question how badly you want it, you know? And that's how badly do you want it is kind of the best way that the 9 of Swords fits into this reading, given the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, upright, underpinning everything, the Chariot in the middle of everything. Like, again, there is an equilibrium to be had, but yes, it does involve a lot of juggling, you know? But yeah, sometimes you take it as a call to adventure, you know, like Frodo, who didn't realize how heavy the burden of the ring would be, you know, or Luke Skywalker, who didn't realize that it would, you know, involve, you know, losing your hand and patricide. But it's like, because with the long-term thing here of the King of Coins, it really plays into it. So yeah. Sometimes you gotta push through, sometimes you gotta go through the gauntlet, and sometimes it's a test of how badly you really want it. Sometimes it's just the cost of getting the thing that you're after. But no matter where the equilibrium lands, or when you land on it, it's looking like something that might be beneficial to you, no, despite the turbulent waters that, like, they're turbulent waters that you also appear well capable of navigating too. So yeah, this I'm reading as a delay. But anyway, yeah, if you liked your reading, I'm just going to end it there. If you liked your reading, please give this video a like. And if you don't want to watch me pick up your reading, you know what to do. The timestamps are right below. The theme of coming to terms has come through all 3 readings, so I just want to say it's not just you. And no matter what pile you pick, I doubt that I shoehorned any of the meanings in. June is kind of just July is looking like one of those months, but hey, it's looking good. All right, Group A, your card is Progress. There you go, told you. This is I Ching hexagram number 35. And the keywords are advancement, gaining recognition, appreciation, achievements, acceleration, steady gains, increased clarity. So the for some of you might have to content yourself with clarity. However, there's a lot of power in that. And, you know, it is how you gain insight into where you want to go. And the ones who understand how how can I say this? It's game time. It's game time, and the championship is within grasp, and you're up. And I would take this as a good omen. I'm just going to move on. Group B, fun fact, this deck often trips me up compared to the other Oracle cards, Oracle decks that I own. So I try to turn it over as soon as I conceivably can. And your card is a leg up. Oh, nice. Well, I guess it decided to give me a leg up. So here's the thing. Like I said at the beginning of the Oracle card portion, the theme of coming to terms is very strong for July. It's looking like, you know, it's been a long road to get here. And I think that, well, actually, there might be a dual nature because obviously, given the tarot readings that I gave, I'm tempted to read this as you might be getting a leg up, but it also could be an invitation to give other people the leg up. I often almost forget to read for the mama bear as well as for the baby bears climbing onto it. But, you know, we're all in this together is something to keep in mind for the month. Group C, your card is the 10th house, authority. Very interesting. I'm going to think about it for a moment. Give me a sec. I think I get it. I think that this is simply a pat on the back. From what I know of this Oracle deck and the readings that I gave, I think you've earned this. This card is one of the best ways that this deck can convey you've earned this. And I think that a lot of people needed to hear that because it's something to keep in mind for a lot of you for the month. Sometimes the thing that you need to come to terms with is that sometimes good things happen and sometimes they happen to you. Yeah, Group D, your card is comfort. Look at that, nice and pink. Honestly, I would, oh yeah, I would take this as an invitation to enjoy, within reason, those little comforts because I'm getting tired of hearing myself say coming to terms during the Oracle card portion, but I know nobody watches any of the other readings. I wouldn't. But yeah, sometimes you need to indulge a little, you know? This might be that time to break out the old blankie or whatever the equivalent of that old blankie is, as long as it's not something that would actually be beneficial for you. I'm thinking about potato chips for myself. That would not be comfort. That would be me using this card as a cop-out bullshit reason to enjoy behavior that I shouldn't be behaving in. Anyway, as long as you don't get a bag of potato chips, you should be fine, Group D. If you liked your reading, please give this video a like. I hope you have a great month. Take care. I'll see you soon.